See this guy in Sydney, Australia? He's the first person in the world to buy the new iPhone. It's a party at Apple stores throughout Asia and Europe last night as Apple rolls out a pair of phones and pins its sales hope on the new models. This is your Friday Morning News Hub. I'm Sarah Murray. The new iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C finally for sale in Asia and Europe. Clearly, customers are excited. Joining us now from London is Neil Mawston, Executive Director of Strategy Analytics. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Sarah.
So you have to tell me, did you wait in line all night for the new iPhone?
I did not wait in line for a new iPhone. No, I'm pretty busy with work at the moment, but it would have been nice to do so. I saw a lot of the pictures from London and elsewhere looking very busy at some stores outside Apple.
Apple certainly knows how to throw a good party, it seems. So it does seem like in kind of the early sales that we're seeing, people are still veering toward the higher end model. Even in China, we're seeing people saying that they want the blingy gold new iPhone.
Yeah, I think it's a pricing thing. I think Apple has priced the 5C not quite as low as it should have done, so the price gap between the 5C and the premium 5S model is not seen as being especially wide. So a lot of people still, it seems, 80% plus in developed markets going for that 5S premium model at the moment.
And that's got to be a little bit disappointing for Apple, right? Especially, now that they're one of their first launches in China, an early launch in China. They were really hoping that some of these emerging markets in Asia would jump on the cheaper phone.
Yeah, I think in some ways Apple will be pleased because the 5S is a premium phone with a higher profit margin, so that will work in their favor. But I think when Apple looks back at the 5C launch, they'll probably judge that they didn't price it quite as well as they might have done, and I suspect the 6C, the next model next year, if that's what it's called, will be priced at a slightly lower level.
So can they compete with Google with these new models?
They can compete at the premium end at the prices for phones that cost above $300 at the trade point. Then Apple can definitely compete, but in the lower end, below $100, Android is killing everybody at the moment, and Apple just doesn't compete there.
Now, our technology columnist, Walt Mossberg, he reviewed the phone. He seems to think it's a big deal that it has this new kind of fingerprint technology to let you into the phone and to let you buy purchases in the Apple Store. What's your take on that?
Yeah, early indications, Sarah, that fingerprint recognition is fairly popular with early adopters of the 5S. I think some tech commentators see it as a bit of a gimmick at this stage. It can't really do too many features, but I think in the longer term, Apple will be looking at mobile commerce with this and mobile payments, and extra security around all of that areas is critical. So this is very much a first stage, I think, in that process.
So are there any redeeming qualities for the 5C?
I think it's got some nice colors. It's got plenty of different choices of colors that you can use, and Nokia has shown with its Lumia range that by delivering models at various price points with multiple colors, you can be fairly popular. So I think the colors are probably the one thing that stand out. The price, again, is a little bit too high, but beyond that, there's not too many redeeming features, I don't think.
All right, Neil, thanks very much for being with us.